you tired of grinding ranks to get to this legendary, but then coming up, falling down, going up, down? Is that what's happening? Well, then you haven't watched this video yet. So here are my top 10 best tips to rank up and grind for rank if you want to get to the legendary rank. And who knows, you might also end up in the leaderboards. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Jason TDI. Today I'm back with more Call of Duty, and today I'm gonna be sharing you with my top 10 tips to grind in ranked match to get to the legendary or to the leaderboards. And I'm also doing video on Warfare, which is I've not yet played it. I'm gonna play it soon. It's cool. So if you wanna see that, hit the subscribe button that's down below in this video, and turn on post notifications if you want to get notified of when I'll be uploading it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And today I'm not gonna play ranked because I was talking with you guys, so I might not get as much focus as I usually do. So yeah, but if you want to see me play ranked, if you see here, I was in Master 1 last season. So I was in Master 1. If you want to see my gameplay, there are many videos. There are many videos on my channel. You can either go to my channel or in the description to find out the playlist, Carnival playlist. There are many videos, you can scroll through them. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now there are two things I want to tell you guys. First of all, these points are in no specific order, so you have to follow every single one to get to the rank. And at the start, I'm going to be telling you some of the points that are related to your real life, because how you are in the real life also affects your gameplay. So yeah, be sure to watch till the end to get the good points. So my first point is, don't start playing when you're logging into the game for the first time. And that doesn't mean when you log into the game when you download it. I mean when you wake up, when you have breakfast, and you are like, let's play Call of Duty and grind some ranks. Just don't get into the game exactly the moment that you wake up, because after you wake up, your mind is really relaxed, so it will not react as fast as you would do when your mind is fully conscious. Your mind is still in the relaxed form when you wake up, so you should play a public match or any match that you want to play once before you start playing ranked. And it also applies when you play without even if you play on midday, because there's a different type of reflex that you have when you play. Now my next tip is, do not play when your mood is too bad or not good, because if you're not in a good mood, your mind will be focusing on something else than where it should be focusing on enemies. So don't play when you are in not a good mood. If you have a fight with a friend, just chill out, have some snacks, and then start playing. Because the thing is, you will not be able to focus on what you're doing in the game. Like I just died. Now the next thing I want to tell you guys is not to play after you have lost 2 to 3 matches. It might not be a good day for you this time, because if you have lost many matches in a row, your mood is not really good. You will get angry, you will get your hand will get shaky and stuff. So it's better not to play if you have lost 2 to 3 times in a row. Cause what I'm saying. Cause your mood is bad, your hands will be shaky, and you will not be able to focus on your gameplay. So it's better take things slowly, and yeah, then play. And like it also can be like when your teammates are doing bad but you are doing good. It doesn't matter. You can be unlucky to find that. Number 4th tip is utilizing your crouch and jumping button at its finest. Don't just use it to vault over objects, but also to dodge shots of enemies. Because people, when you go to if you see gameplays of big YouTubers, they slide a lot. People really say that Fox shouldn't slide it every single bit, but he does it so that he doesn't die that much. Okay, so I'm gonna hop into the map and I'm gonna get back into these tips. The 4th tip I want to give you guys is to utilize your crouch and your jump button efficiently. Don't just use it to vault over objects or crouch under objects. Okay? So, as you can see here, this is one place to slide and there are many places to jump, but you don't utilize it for just vaulting or right. Use it to dodge enemy bullets and use it to dodge enemy bullets and stuff. Because I've seen many people just never sliding after when they're reloading or when they are sniping. They just scope in, shoot. When they miss it, they just keep standing there. What that will do is that they will be shot by enemies. And as you just saw, I'm only a good quick scoper, not a very good hard scoper. So you should utilize your jump and crouch button carefully. When enemy is shooting you and they have an advantage, when he's having an advantage on you, don't just stand there. You can even drop shot if you want to, like this. Look, when you're shooting and drop shot. That what happens is that if they're trying to shoot at the chest or the head, they will miss a lot of shots. The 5th tip I want to give you guys is to use the guns which best suit you. Don't use guns that you have never used. Don't use it for the first time in the ranks. Because what mostly will happen is you will end up with getting 0 to dying a lot and getting very less kills. Because you've never experienced that. Got this. If you haven't, you just got a new gun. If you got a new gun, just try to play with it in public matches so you can practice with it for a bit and you can embrace that gun's power in yourself. And also I would suggest you to watch the videos of big YouTubers to figure out new gun mechanics or what has changed after the update, because COD doesn't really tell what actually is changed after the update. So it's better to check YouTubers feeds and videos on that gun, so you know what has changed and what you can do to improve your gameplay with that gun. Now if you are having trouble with using a gun and if you don't you cannot kill with it, don't be like they can use it so why can't I. It's just not your style. It's just not your style gun. Some people never use M4s, MSMCs, because the recoil is too hard. And if it is, just don't be like, I want to use it if everyone's using it so good. There are a lot of guns in this game. If you can't use it, you will master another gun, so that you can... What am I doing? So that you can kill enemies. Now the next tip I want to give you guys is to practice ranked mode. And as you feel like you are not, like you went from elite to pro, and then when you're playing with pros, you're not doing as good as you should be, as you were doing in elite. It's just because you were just good for elite, and now the people at pro are too good for you. Now, I'm not saying that you're not good, but you need to practice more and more to get better at this game. Because people at every the people that you'll be facing probably are mostly gonna be people who have already been in pro and are progressing further, so they are much better. So you should if you're pro 1, don't just think that I'm gonna get more I'm gonna get the same results as I was in elite, because as you rank up, your your points decrease a lot, so when you lose. So it's better to practice a lot. And by a lot I mean a lot. If you're losing every single match. Now the I was saying that don't if you're losing because of a teammate, it doesn't matter, because if you see that you have got 15 like your normal kills, and the teammate has have 2 to 3 kills, don't be sad that you didn't play well just because of teammates. But if you are not losing a lot, getting low points as you did in the last rank, then it's just lack of practice, and the people that you're playing against are too good, are better than you. So you just need to practice in public matches. That's it. The next tip I want to give you guys is, some people really get angry about this, and that is play with people you know, or don't play with random. That's more specific. Wait, you see that? There wasn't a crosshair. People might really get angry at me, YouTubers saying to play with people who they know, cause I've never played with my friend, almost never played with my friends, cause none of my friends play this. But playing with your friends gives you an advantage, and you know how good they are. So even if you are not doing too great in this match, in a match, they have your back. They will have your back.
Close, fight harder. We've taken the lead.
I've also so it's better to play with your friends, but if you are too good, if you're good and you and also a related tip is that don't relationship is that don't play at weird timings, because people if you're playing at night or at weird times, is probably a time when people are the noobs come, because they wanna play with players who are really bad, and that's why they play at bad times. So you shouldn't play at weird times, because you will only face bad people, and if by unluck you get, if you are unlucky, if your enemy team is too good, then they'll just dominate you, because your team has really bad players. Now the second thing I want to tell you guys is strafe. Now many people ask me what strafing is. Let me just die by them, and I want to tell you what strafing basically is. So strafing is moving side to side and dodging enemy bullets. Now it took me a lot of time to practice. I still haven't mastered it yet, but this is what you call strafing. Where are the enemies?
Enemy in sight.
This is strafing. So you basically have to swing your fingers left to right every single second. So that you dodge enemy bullets. Now you can also make it unpredictable. I only do to left to right sometimes, But you can also do it such that uh you can also do it like this and this and this and this.
Hostile hunter-killer drone
Like
inbound.
your left movement is different and your right movement is different, so that you
Close,
also
fight harder.
are unpredictable and enemies cannot predict where you're going, so they'll mess up their aim.
We tied for the lead.
Now there are some people that can track your movement, so
Taking the lead.
strafing will not be helpful there, but most of the time people are not unaware of
Lost the lead.
use
Enemy UAV
strafing,
spotted.
and it's much better in close combats because
We tied for the lead.
when you move they have to move your crosshair a lot.
Lost the lead.
Now practicing your aim is also very
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
art type of, because when you aim is does not just shooting the bodies of enemies, it's also shooting the right part of the enemies so that they get killed very soon. Ouch. As you might know, if you have seen movies or stuff, shooting the chest and the head is really important. Shooting a leg won't kill as fast as when you will shoot their heads or the chest. So that's why you should probably aim for the head so that your enemies die quickly. That's why you should keep your crosshair at head height, so when you see enemies you can just spray their head. And this,
Squad.
you can just spray their heads. Now if you have a very high recoil gun, or so you can just aim for the chest, and by the recoil your gun will go up, so your bullets will automatically go hit the head of your enemy. Now I was telling you about aiming. I told you what aiming basically is. It's aiming for the chest or the head and then going on from there. If you have a high recoil gun you can choose the chest and go up. But now let's come to the advanced aiming tips. Now aiming is an art, and there are many types of aiming that you need to learn in order to be a good aimer. Now one of the main,
Lost the lead. Grenade out.
those were the basic tips that I gave you that you have to apply everywhere. These tips are advanced, and even if you don't follow them in front of noobs, it's fine. But first of all is when you strafe, keep your crosshair at the same. Try to practice keeping your crosshair at the same point. Not like when you're strafing you don't need go like this, but when you're strafing you should aim at the same point, so that when you're shooting the bullets stay on the same target. Like I just started shooting on the
Target's inside.
like I just started shooting on the battery, on the leg of the battery talk, and it went to the head. That's what you call, that was I was saying, aiming. Now, the last and final tip I'm gonna give you that it's not actually that bad to reload as soon as you kill an enemy, because it's much better to have a full ammo when you see an enemy than not to have then only have 3 to 4 bullets in your gun. Because when you get involved in gunfights there are many bullets that get wasted, and there's no way to pick up bullets. There's only one perk that picks up bullets when you kill someone, and I've forgotten the name of it, but that picks up bullets after you kill an enemy, so it's better. But if you don't use that perk, it's not actually bad it's not actually bad to reload in between current fights. But if you're trying to kill an enemy and they are running away and they didn't die, you shouldn't be reloading at the time, because you will waste time. When you're reloading, your running speed slows down. Like I shot. Now look, when I'm reloading, it reloads very slowly, so it's better to chase them, and then you should know when you have enough ammo to kill your enemy. It's not. I'm not saying if you have one bullet and that guy has full health and you're chasing, don't reload. But you can figure out when you need to reload and not. And that's a very basic thing. So that's one of the points. It's after you kill an enemy, if there are 2 to 3 enemies, don't reload in between. Because if you reload in between, you'll just be committing suicide. That's it. So yeah, that's all it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and turn on post notifications. Hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell icon to get notified of when I'll be uploading new videos. I'm gonna, as I said in the past, I'm also gonna be making a video on Warfare, so be sure to watch that because it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know iFuck has done it, and some of you might even might be expecting yourself to be. iFuck actually says that he did it in 2 days. He reached legendary in 2 days. It's just he played it a lot, but it's fine to play it a lot, but his fingers, he has hacked his fingers as aimbots. Okay, it's just not to be this friendly. We all know that he hacks his fingers. Okay, so yeah, who knows if you might be the next iFuck or next biggest best player on earth. But these tips are super great. I'm not any noob telling you how these things. I'm not any noob telling you these things because I know these things. I have been Master 1. As you can see here, I'm bragging. Yes, I'm bragging. I'm currently Elite 1. So yeah, I'll see you with another video. Hit the subscribe button, all the thing, and yes, see you soon. Bye.